wanted to talk to you about the restaurant life, coming from my point of view as an employee of a restaurant. So I work in a very small restaurant where normally there are 2 employees working during one shift. Sometimes we can get slow days where literally no one will come in because it's such a small, unknown, it's just a small restaurant. But we'll just be cleaning and cleaning random things that we've cleaned over and over again, twiddling our thumbs, waiting for a customer to come in. But then you get those days that are so busy, you just want to rip your hair out. Like I said, 2 people are working during one shift. And when it gets really hectic, the kitchen gets so messy because the building is so small and the kitchen is very small. Back in the kitchen, it gets so messy, piled of dishes and just food everywhere. The other night, for 5 hours straight, pretty much through my whole shift, customers kept coming in. They would never go away, just ever, until we closed up. It was so busy and I was running around so much that I pretty much got a full workout. Yeah. We just kept going through the plates, the dishes, the cups. I mean, we had no time to wash them, but we had to wash them as we needed them. We normally serve our sodas or waters in plastic cups, but then we have glass cups for the bar area. And so I had to grab some cold glass cups from the bar area and use that for drinks. There are a lot of complications that we run into when we're busy. For instance, the ice machine. So we have this small boxed ice machine that is super slow at making ice. It's just so slow. Over the summer, when we're constantly busy every single day, we have to go get ice in the morning at the gas station across the street and then have it on stock so that when we need ice, we just put it in the ice machine ready to go. But we didn't do that this time, and so we ran out of ice. And towards the end of the night, I just had to serve drinks with no ice, which is kind of annoying. Because some days are slow and then all of a sudden we got busy, the gas tank ran out. Our stove is a gas stove, which means we have the gas tank and then we light the burners with matches or those lighter thingies. I had no idea how to change it, and the cook I was working with is new and she had no idea how to change it, so we had to call up somebody and have them walk us through it while customers were waiting out front for their meals. Another complication that I was running into was I had a bunch of little cuts on my fingers and I had wrapped band-aids around them, but you know how band-aids work. They don't actually stay on when you need to wash your hands or do the dishes or stuff like that. So every hour I was changing my band-aids. When you're really busy and you have a lot of people in the restaurant, especially a lot of to-go orders, and you forget to write their name down or forget who the order belongs to, you can run into complications and give the wrong order to the wrong person. And that has definitely happened to me before. I had given the wrong order to somebody and it wasn't until after they left that I realized I'd given them the wrong order. So the person that was actually waiting for that order, we had to remake because we would have given them switched orders. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, another thing, we have a drive-through. It's not really a set-in-stone drive-through, but there is a mark on the pavement, and then they can come up to the back door, and then we can take their orders. So a few times we'll have drive-through orders, which sends me back and forth from the kitchen to the front and back and forth and back and forth. One thing I don't like about the drive-through is the customers who are in their car can see through the window to the kitchen on how we're cooking. And sometimes I feel like they're peeking in our lives or how we do things, and that if we don't do it exactly right, that they're gonna tell on us. As a waitress, I get tips, money, cash, for the service that I give to the customers. 15% of the bill is the normal tip rate, but sometimes people give way more or sometimes people give way less, and they'll tip me really good. I really understand and have sympathy for other waitresses that I see are working really hard. If you go to a restaurant and you end up there on a really busy night, Don't take it out on the waitress if they get something wrong. Most of the time they did not mean to mess up anything. If you feel like there should be more staff available to help you because it's so busy, don't again take it out on the waitress, because it's not their fault that they had limited staff that day. They're not in charge of hiring or scheduling the employees. I believe that is everything I want to say for this topic. I'd love to be friends with you, so if you have a Twitter, an Instagram, or even a Tumblr, the links are in the description box below. Thank you so much for choosing my video for a few minutes of entertainment. See you next week for a video you are not gonna wanna miss. Never give up, always smile, and don't forget to laugh a little. Bye!